Bum, 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 hello everyone. Hello everyone. It's Gleaming Garmore, and today, you know what? You quiet down. We need something like way more ambient. Let's get some let's get some FF14 stuff in here. They know how to do ambiance. Calm orchestrion rolls to have in your house. Yeah, that's good. That's good background music for this kind of thing. That said, what we're gonna be doing today is honestly decent amount of complaining. Oh, decent amount of complaining. Now, if you're not up to date and you don't know what's going on, we got up to, oh my gosh, did they delete the post? Actually, it makes sense for them to delete this post because the link was broken, but I guess they didn't. I guess Twitter is just being a bad website. Okay. I'll go to my page. Okay, we won't click through. We won't click through, okay? Oh, okay, yeah. They remade the post because the bit.ly link was broken. Here we go. Anyway. We are pleased to share that Cardfight Vanguard Special Series 11 Malevolent Masks Supply Gift Set will be released on November 17th, 2023. Thank you for your continued support and patience. And you might be thinking, oh, this is just a product announcement. Whatever. I mean, like, is there a problem here? There is a problem. Because if we take a quick trip over to tcgplayer.com, we'll find out that this is actually a stealth reprint for an incredibly expensive card that you need to have to play multiple decks. The Mask of Hydragrum. Now, to be fair, I don't think any of the Mask decks are really, like, good. They're all kind of bad, except for, like, Zorga. Zorga's fine. But having a card that is just mandatory for a bunch of decks that they are trying to push right now, like every cool new deck that they put out requires this exact card, and it's always on the border of $20 a copy, and you need to play more than one, is like, okay, that sucks. That's terrible, and I hate it here. And like, okay, cool. So they're reprinting it, right? They're reprinting the Masks of Hydragrum. So surely the problem is fixed. Well, if you look at the details of this supply set, it includes 1 large storage box for deck boxes, 1 rubber coin, or 1 rubber playmat, a fighter's coin, which I don't think anybody cares about, 6 first and second markers. I love first and second cards, but like, we don't need to release a whole special set to put first and second cards out there. We could just put those as like box toppers. They could just be box toppers. And then 6 card dividers for when you just have a box full of cards. okay, so what this means is that of the supplies included in this set, there's two things of any value whatsoever. There's a storage box and a playmat, and everybody has playmats. Like, I literally have a like section of my shelf that is just filled with playmats. I'm not using half of them. Honestly, I'm kind of looking to downsize on mats. So if anybody wants like a Springfest 2019 mat, hit me up. I have it. I have the V Premium Springfest 2019 mat, and I'm looking to get rid of it. Now, for the actual cards in this set, it comes with two copies of Masks of Hydragrum. And for those of you familiar with Card Fight Vanguard, you might know that a play set, or the maximum number of copies of a card you can play, is 4. Yeah, Curve Jam, 2 cards! Wow! In my card game product! 2 cards! It comes with 2 cards. And they're 2 copies of Masks of Hydragrum. Which means that if this comes out to be anything more than like $40, we have already... Yeah, can't wait for it to retail for like 60 USD. I was about to get to that. If this comes out for more than $40, it is already lost to the market price of the card right now. And has not done its job at like making this card more accessible for people who want to play masked decks. Thus, defeating the purpose of a reprint. Also, now they haven't said it here. But I bet you that these are not even foil. Mask of Hydragrum released as a double rare. So the interesting thing to do to sell your cool supply set would be to print a new reprint of it as a triple rare. Give it a prettier foiling, right? I'm not the only person who's thinking that they could have made this card shinier in its cool new reprint, right? But they're not gonna do that. They're not. And the reason I'm mad is not just because they printed this supply set that just happens to have 2 promos in it. It's because there's a track record here. I was discussing this earlier, and in a bit, we're going to watch the new WCC video so that we can discuss this even further. But, where is it? Here we go. I watched most of the WCC video that came out last night that Kai dropped, where he was talking about how Vanguard doesn't need product like the $3 start decks anymore. And instead, we are focusing on like product like the Stride deck sets, where they retail for $60, but they're basically playable out the box, and then they come with like a deck box, and they come with sleeves, and then sometimes even come with a playmat. And that's nice. That's nice. But I personally feel that is still too expensive for entry product, because it takes some convincing to get somebody to buy like a $60 deck set, even if it comes with a bunch of goodies in it. To me, the solution, if we don't just cut out the middleman and say we are seizing the means of game production, is to make like a $20 to $30 version of them, where it's just the cards. Like, I would have picked up Chronojet already if I could do that and cut out all of the like... Oh, by the way, good luck, 9. Good luck, 9. But if we could cut out all of the like superfluous stuff, right? See, here's the thing. I have mixed feelings on the Wildress TDs because, and let's pull up the product page for those. Where are they? Where are they? They're all separate product pages. We're just going to click on like Rika. Yeah, I have mixed feelings about these TDs. Because on one hand, I actually adore what they did with having like the tutorial cards that you then replace with additional copies of the regular cards. Like that's super cool. That actually rules. But then there's also the fact that the TDs are very weak in terms of like actual cards that you're going to want to use later. Like for example, if we take the Youthbrick TD, let's go to this products card list. Here's all of the cards from this TD that you will actually use later. There's your 3 ride deck cards, not even all 4 of them, because for some reason they decided that they were going to print weakened versions of triple rares in the following set. And that was kind of lame, and that kind of sucked. So instead, you use your 3 ride deck cards. A lot of Youthbrick decks aren't even playing Zest anymore. Zest doesn't make the cut. And then, like, Cadwalla. And that's it. Out of all the cards they included in this, there are, like, 2 playables. Last Delinquent, welcome to the chat. We are getting really mad about Bushiroad's printing process lately. We're talking about just the price point of Vanguard product in general, as well as how they are doing with these interesting reprint decisions. That's for sure. Definitely interesting. But yeah, so like the Wilderness start decks, the Wilderness trial decks are on the surface really good ideas that are just like, oh, great to... Yeah, every relevant card in these 3 TDs is actually in the Festival Booster, because each of these TDs had 1 relevant card. They couldn't even have the decency to, like... I'll be honest. I think that some of the problems with recent Vanguard would have been solved if the TD bosses were the triple rares that were in set 6 following that up. Partially because that would have meant that Youthbrick did not become a deck with 3 triple rares out the gate. It would have had 2, which would have still been annoying, and it would have still been kind of pricey, but it wouldn't have been nearly as bad as, like, the Youthbrick Skyfall arms being $25 on release. Don't even get me started on how Revolform Zest is, 1, the only Revolform card that you can play if you're on a budget, and 2, is god-awful. It's just not good. Like... getting angry is going pretty good, honestly. I'm glad we're here to talk about this at least. But like, the way they made the TD bosses worse than the set ones was just by hacking off a skill. Hacking off a skill and then adding a rearguard one, which could have easily have been on that grade 3 boss normal style. But they didn't do that. No. No, they hate you. I'm miffed. So what do you say? Do you think it's time to transition over to the WCC video? Like, I don't know how much else I could say on this before I just go into the, like, the obvious, you know? Actually, no, wait. Co-Righty, she made a reply that really got me thinking and is part of why I was so mad about the Hydragrum set in the first place, okay? So when I'm talking about like, yeah, we should just cut the goodies and put out a version of these deck sets that is just cheaper. She says 100% agree. Specifically in the combination of sleeves, deck box, and full common rarity, it felt like they were saying we acknowledge these things have a market price, but still hand waving assigning value to specific cards by claiming the cost is in the accessories. And exactly. You acknowledge that like oh, we can't just print cards. We can't just print more cards, even though that would just be really good for players. Because I get into arguments with this about this one a lot, where people are like, oh, but think of the shops. The shops can't make money. But if you consider that if the sealed product is actually good, then people will buy the sealed product from the shops. If the sealed product gives incredible value, people will buy it from the shops. You don't have to worry about single sales nearly as much at that point. Meanwhile, so here's the thing, right? Sometimes if you count up the just like individual card value in a set, the value seems really good. And then you sit down and you go, this is a $150 deck set. Sure, I get a lot of cool cards in it, but I would have to shell out $150 right now if I wanted to play Grand Blue or Pale Moon. And that makes a lot of shops not order it because they have to shell out $100 to sell it to you for a $50 profit per sale, and there won't be that many sales because the price is so high. I want cheaper product with better value that will sell more at shops. And I'm not kidding. I think that we have strayed very far from where we should be. And I just want to point out, Harady made this comment at 10:21 a.m. for them to drop this supply set not long after. It was literally like, speak of the devil and the devil shall appear. We say, I can't believe they just keep trying to act like the cost is in the accessories and not what the people actually want, which is the trading cards. Only to release an accessory set with 2 cards in it immediately after. The comedic timing was incredible. That was the thing that made me go, okay, I need to go live today. That was the thing that made me go, actually, I cannot believe this is happening. Oh! A Twitch Prime sub from Curves Jam. Let's go, people. Thank you very much, Curves Jam. I didn't hear the sound effect for that, though. Did I mess something up? And I saw the alert, though, so it's fine. It's fine. Alerts are on. It's probably just going off on, like, stream side. Okay, yeah, I think it's time for the WCC video, alright? I think it's time for that. We're gonna keep the calm orchestrion rolls rolling until we get to the video. Thank you, Curves Jam. I'm glad people understand what I'm talking about, because sometimes I talk about this stuff online and I feel like I'm crazy. Because, like, I'll get a reply that's like, but the shops, though. And that's it. And that's the end of the discussion. By the way, Curve Jam, if you're still there, note that when you get back, you've got emotes now. You've got some cool emotes such as, what did I name them? What did I name them? We've got Gleamy17 Think. I'm not a Twitch genius or whatever, so I'm not allowed to just name them like GG Think. I have to wait. Or like Gleam Think or Garmore Think. I can't edit that yet. Okay, I guess I didn't watch that much of this video. And that's okay, because we're gonna watch all the rest of it here. So if there's any really good points that he makes later that I just didn't acknowledge, then I can acknowledge them now. Because it's a good thing to be able to, like, you know, change your opinions when given new information. And because we're going to watch a video, I'm going to turn him up some.
Of the new special series deck sets in Japan, there has been some discussions lately about a need for a cheap entry-level product for Vanguards, right? And I'm here to say something that might be a bit controversial, and that is, we don't need it. No, we don't need them. The $3 start deck, let's kind of start off with that.
So my knee-jerk reaction to that was to be like, Kai, what is wrong with you? Shut up, stop talking. But again, he makes some very reasonable points in this video that we're gonna hear out.
Which in Japan was the 300 yen start deck, was introduced at the beginning of D as a way to get people into the game. Obviously, this product was produced at a loss, with the idea that, you know, you'd hook as many people onto the game as possible. Ideally, if Bushiroad got a huge number of these people, then with the start deck, a portion of them would translate into being long-term paying customers. However, by the end of that year, the first year of D, that was clearly not the case, right? I think everyone can agree that nearing the end of the year of, you know, D, the first year of D, D wasn't looking that hot, right? It wasn't looking the best. Fast forward to now, and Vanguard is booming. Sales are great, and attendance at events are actually at an all-time high. I think so.
Oh, this is true, by the way. Attendance is crazy lately. We actually ran out of stuff at the at BSF because attendance estimates were based on previous, like, record low years. So we didn't have enough stuff. We had enough promos, but we didn't have enough playmats. It was rough.
Some people have been saying you're even higher than the peak in G era. Yeah, people are still saying that Vanguard is dead because, you know, a healthy game always has people saying it's dead. But the numbers don't lie. Springfest numbers have greatly increased from previous years, and the boom happened in an era where products weren't even consumer friendly at all, right? This is probably one of the times in, like, the past few years where, you know, Vanguard stuff isn't like the cheapest, right? And there's also a lot of competitors out there as well gunning for card gameplays as like a card game kind of boom, right? But, you know,
this is true. Bandai's out there eating themselves alive, publishing 5 games at the same time.
In spite of all these, expensive cards and hard to get promos, the game is doing really good. And why is that? Well, let's kind of take a look at what they are, right? The main winner, I think, though, is the Stride deck sets. These are literally out of the box decks that are pretty much like 90 to 95% complete, and you can take them to a local tournament and not feel bad. In Japan, these cost around 5,500 yen. Which is just over 18 times the price of a 300 yen start deck. With a new special series.
Now let's make note of that though. 18 times the price. It's like 18 times harder to convince someone to play Vanguard now. Oops. We kinda messed that one up, huh?
sets that have just been released in Japan as well. These cost around 4,300 yen. I think it's like 4,290, which is just over 14 times the price of a 300 yen start deck. But there's multiple reasons why this price is not a problem. Yeah. The first thing I want to say is that people are willing to pay for the convenience. Sad truth is that people are lazy, right? Everyone is lazy. Everyone doesn't want to do things. If you tell someone that they need to buy, a starter, then buy cards from 2 different sets, you have to single them. You got to go to eBay or go to TCG Player or go to 3 different shops to buy these specific cards to build your deck. Or, look up a list after you buy this and then just go buy the cards yourself. A lot of people are just going to be like, CBF, can't be bothered, right? It seems too hard. They'll go halfway and go, yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I won't do it, right? There's no way that they're going to take this starter deck as well to a tournament and do well, right? This 300 yen starter deck, you go to a tournament now with something like that, you're going to get creamed, right? You're going to get destroyed. Right, but what if they can though? Right, what if they can actually take this deck, maybe I won't and go to buy a deck, right? Literally, there's no way go to a tournament and do okay. Well, that's pretty much what the new deck sets do and what the new.
But now this okay. So I was being quiet there for a little bit. Now it is time to speak because I didn't want to just wholesale interrupt him. I wanted to hear him out because again. We're here to talk about how things can be made better for Vanguard players and for people who want to play Vanguard in the future. I do definitely concede that there's something nice about the convenience of being able to buy a particular deck set and just play it. And also that these new decks are way freaking better than the start decks. Oh my god. They're so much better than the start decks, dude. You look at those start decks, half the cards in them are unplayable. Even we discussed the TDs earlier. Actually, let's take a small detour to talk about to try and look at the set list for the Chronojet deck, right? Or let's not even do Chronojet. Let's do Messiah, because it's the one that came out most recently. Now, I'm going to have to read some of these cards, because I really didn't pay that much attention when Messiah reveals were happening. That is my bad. What does their crest even do? Does the crest have a card number? Can I read it here? Okay, here we go. Let's read the crest first, so that we know what's up. Let me get some water. I'm getting hiccups. During your turn, if you have a grade 3 with Vanguard in its card name, okay. Did I say grade 3 with Vanguard in its card name? Oops. Okay, so this is just the 5k buff for the G Zone. At the end of your turn, unlock all of your opponent's lock cards and bind those units. Okay, so it's kind of like Zero style unlock, except there's actual removal tied to it. So let's just go So first of all, a bit of a double-edged sword here that I could talk about for a while. There's only 2 strides, and they both come at 4. So it's like, wow, it's cool. So you don't have to go get any strides, but also you don't really get to make any decisions with them, which is kind of lame and sucky. But yeah, there's 2 strides, so you play both of them and they're good. I will complain about the fact that none of these decks give you effect triggers. Effect triggers have been the standard for 2 years now, and none of these decks give you effect triggers. Come on! Do you really think you're gonna hurt sales that bad at this point if you reprint effect triggers? I don't think shops will be that mad at you if you just reprint some freaking effect triggers in these deck sets, because people are gonna buy the deck sets from the shops anyway! Come on! But then you get like a 10k shield guy that makes you more soul if you need to. You get Sacrifice Messiah, which you definitely play. You get Destiny Dealer, which you definitely play. You get 4 PGs. You get Arrestor, which you definitely play. Like, all of these cards are, like, good. All of these cards actually work. All of these cards work, which is really different from the way that the TDs have been throughout the years. We looked at those just a little bit ago. And God forbid, the start decks. You know, the start decks, which all had vanillas in them because they wanted to teach you about taking cards out of your deck to play different cards. And don't get me wrong, I do think that the lesson that the way the start decks were designed did teach valuable lessons to new players. And I actually do think that, like, overall, the start decks were very well put together in that, okay, so we've got these cards that form like a cohesive strategy, and then also you've got some cards that are obviously like you want to take them out to replace with different cards to show people to teach new players how to value cards. Yeah, if they spend this money on one deck set, surely they already have effect triggers. Yeah. The gap between a Messiah deck set and a full meta deck is the effect triggers and a Mikini. And a playset of Mikini. And that's it. And I do think that is great. However, once again, we're gonna go back to my original tweet. I think the answer would be in being able to buy all of the cards in the Messiah deck set with none of the accessories. Yeah. No. I'm saying that, like, in terms of, like, number of actual playables in the deck, these far excel past the trial decks and the start decks. Like, you've made maybe one suboptimal card choice. Is it? Is it already that accessory? I thought it came with, like, the deck box and the playmat. Messiah deck. Wait. If this is it, and it was still, like, MSRP 60, I'm extra angry. What? Hold on. There's just no way. Okay, actually, I shouldn't even be on this website because they don't list the MSRPs on the website because they hate us. They don't like us. Because I do think that, like, because this is apparently cheaper than MSRP, and I still think that, like, for sealed product that is supposed to get a beginner in, this is too much. 50 is too much. Like, again, I am 100% convinced that, like, the most you could convince an average Joe to drop to get into a card game is 30. 30 is just, like, the amount. Back to Kai's video, though.
Stride deck sets do, right? Again, you pay more initially, and then you get about 90% of a good deck. Of course, there are maybe some more optimal card choices. That's just how.
Oh, also worth mentioning that even taking new players out of the equation, I think that we should all want card games to be cheaper. Actually, I think if you don't want card games to be cheaper, that's just a bad opinion to have. Because one, card games cheaper equal more people can play card game. Don't look at me for the entry-level point of discussion about 4 boxes of Festival Booster. Actually, hold on. Are prices up for that set yet? Let's run some checks. Are they really still not up? One Felty, not even from your boxes. What a tragic L. Okay, so the listings are up so that people can start doing prices. Hey, Last Delinquent, you should post some of your spares for like cheap. You should do a service to the community. I got them at midnight release in Australia. I see. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Sunshine Games. You do this for every set. You literally do this for every set. Nobody is buying your Willistus for $40. The spares are triggers and TD Rideline reprints. Well, post the triggers anyway. I actually need those. Oh, and those triggers are cute. Okay, new triggers. I see. I thought you were talking about effect triggers, because I was like, I need some of those. I have all the Stoicheo ones except the crit, and I would like to play the crit in Granfia, because occasionally we run out of soul. I wish I could talk about a deck that wasn't Granfia, but unfortunately, it's the only deck I own. And because of what we were talking about earlier about the deck sets being too expensive, I can't just get a different one.
It is, right? You know, everyone has the meta changes. People have, you know, different ideas on what is the good deck. But largely speaking, the deck is nearly complete. There is no need for the player to have to go buy singles or boosters, right?
Honestly, this is freaking untenable. I'm starting to realize there's a reason why I don't do Vanguard News streams and then edit them into videos, is because I'm just gonna keep going around and around in a circle like this, and I do not want to edit that down. I just don't. This is going on the VODs channel, and that's all it gets.
In order to even power up the deck to an acceptable level, the deck is already at an acceptable level, right? It's just there, ready to go. It even has a deck box for you to put your cards in. It even has, I think, some of the.
I'm really upset about Shiranui, because we've already figured out what the one annoying, stupid, expensive card that's gonna get bought out is. Well, at least I have. I've already figured out what the one stupid, annoying, expensive card that's going to get bought out is for this deck, and it's Esperardia. It's already happening. It's already happening! And, like, Esperardia is a card that I don't think is very cool, and I don't want to spend that much money on Esperardias. That sucks. That's lame.
With sleeves, right? It has like a big cardboard box to store more cards for you as well, right? It is, you're pretty much good to go. You buy that and you can take that somewhere to a card shop and play, right? Other games also do this as well, right? It's not just Vanguard. Vanguard has went and go, you know, other places are doing something similar. let's cash in, right? The most notably is Pokemon, right? They have like a League deck, battle deck set, right? The most notable one I think recently is Mew, right? You buy two Mews, you buy two Mew deck sets, combine them together, you go to a tournament, and you have pretty much 90% of the deck, right? And I want to tell you as well, combining two Mew deck sets costs more than one Stride deck set, right? I think in Australia around $50 now. They used to be 60. You pay 120 to combine two together, and you have 90% of the deck. Well, Vanguard is here at like 90 bucks or 95, right? So it's the same idea, right? It's the same idea. The thing is, people will pay for the convenience to jump in. They go, oh, I just need to buy two of these deck sets. I'll buy them. Let's start playing, right? You mean I just have to buy one Stride deck set and I can play? Sure. I mean, even though it costs more money. But it's also easier for you to direct people to buy product, which is crazy, right? People want to give money, right? They want to give money to something they...
Now, to be fair, it would also be easier to direct people to buy this product if it were cheaper. Like, the less money they expect you to spend to get into the game, the easier it is to direct people to get into the game. And I'm going to keep saying this.
They want to play. And
like, I don't like I think that entry product should be on the level of quality of the Stride deck sets. It's just that they also don't need to be priced that high. We don't need acrylic fighters coins.
Instead of telling someone to buy X, Y, and Z, you just buy that and you're good to go. It's easier to get people to pay money, which is crazy. So again, I think it's a pretty clear winner here, right? The Stride deck set, everything in a single package, ready to go, rather than, a $3 deck that can't even compete, or a $15 deck that can't even compete, right? You have to buy extra cards for. Why not just have it all in one package, right? The second thing is much more, I would say it's like much more, plays on human psyche, right? Would you say Insidious? I don't know. I think it plays a bit more on the human psyche. And that is forcing an investment into the game, right? The idea here is that if someone had put more money into something...
Okay, I see. So then the next thing is, oh, well, if I spent a bunch of... Yeah, the coins suck to use. It's hell having the pile and trying to find the value you want. Yeah. I actually have a whole stack of the power counters from the token Ranbu TD next to me. This is because, and I've told the story before, and this is how I got my TRRs of my entire ride line for this deck. My locals was selling these TDs for $5, so I dropped $30 and bought 6 of them. And then sold all the spare TRRs, so I made my money back. Yeah, where is my Kashu deck? Hold on. Where is he? There he is. There's Kashu. I'm so upset that we don't have a release date for TR Set 2 in English. Because again, I'm sitting here with my foiled ride line, and also I have foils of like Gokotai. I think I have 3 Gokotai TRRs right now. Yeah, I have 3 TRR Gokotais. I have a TRR of Yamato no Kami. And then I also have a playset of TRR Kenshin Kagemitsus, but I don't know if that's going to make it in the next version of the deck. It's probably not. Actually, let's check how much Gokotai TRRs are right now, because I want to see if, like, when I get my paycheck, I could just go for Gokotai parentheses TRR. If I could just go for my 4th Gokotai. Oh, they're like a $10 TRR, which is actually not that bad in terms of like high rarity cards. That's neat. That's cool. Chat, I take donations. I take donations if you want me to have a TRR Gokutai. Gokutai is my heel of choice. I love this guy. I'm so sad that his little tiger is like barely in the TRR artwork, but like love this man.
They'd be more willing to stick with it longer, right? Let's make
I can still use Kenshin for my training tools.
an example, right? Have you ever bought a AAA video game unreleased? Right now, they cost a lot of money. And what are the chances?
No, okay, actually, hold on. Okay, that to be fair, that is a lie. That is a lie. I have bought a triple A video game on release every once in a while. But I don't do that like other people do that, where they just are like, oh my gosh, Tears of the Kingdom, and then Final Fantasy 16, and then like, no. I went, wow, I want Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I will save up for 6 months.
Chance that you consciously bought the game, right? Like here it's like $99 to $109 now, right? You can't. What are the chances?
Oh, okay. That's Australian. That's Australian dollars. if you're gonna go, that's nonsense. That's Australian dollars. That chat.
That you consciously bought that game and then you didn't play it at all, right? You bought it and just kind of put it aside and did other stuff. Now, I'm sure some of you will be saying, I did that, and I'll say that I did that too, but it's not common, right? I don't do it for every game, and the chances are that the more AAA games you bought or the more expensive stuff you bought, you'd be more willing to want to get the most value out of it, right? That's pretty much the same with Vanguard, or with this product, in my opinion, right? Think about, like, let's think about this. How many people bought a $3...
Oh crap! Kenshin's a Tonto! I was like, wait, what kind of sword is Kenshin again? He is a Tonto. He's literally the best one. We can use my Kenshin's for Tonto purposes. Let's go!
Start deck and just dipped a couple of months after, or maybe, you know, even a couple of days after. They just bought it and had some fun. Didn't care about. Judging from the state of Overdress at the end of 2021, they definitely weren't sticking around for that much, right? Now, you know, set 2, of course, wasn't that great of a set. It wasn't a banger set at all, right? But
I can run 2 Kenshins in the ride deck so that I can show off 2 of my 4 TRRs of him. By the way, I do just want to let you know, there are like, some of them are TRRs with like triple rare foiling, and then some of them are TRRs with like double rare foiling, but it's all the same rarity, and I do think that's kind of weird. But it's like the triggers all get the triple rare treatment, and then Yamato no Kami and the ride lines get the triple rare treatment, but then cards like Kenshin get the double rare treatment. Anyway, I think I figured out what we're playing today. Because I said we would play some Vanguard after I was done talking about this. We'll play Token Ranbu. I'll read some new cards.
the thing. That's all the thing, right? When players have more investment in the game, they're much more willing as well to stick with it when there's a low point, right? And just think how hard it is for, you know, gacha game players when they've invested real money into the game in order to quit. Right? They go, wow, this is a terrible time. I hate playing this game, like, but I've invested so much money into this. Like FGO, for example, I don't want to quit. Right? I just have to keep on. I have to keep on doing dailies. Right? I have to keep on rolling. I've already put in so much. I can't quit. Right? Or why like free-to-play games work hard to tell us, like they work really hard to sell you something from like their premium shop, right? With advertisements like, you know, 800% value. Right? It's the same deal. They're trying to get you to invest that money, invest a good deal of money so you stick around, right? You stick around, you're invested, you have to play. And that's the thing. The more investment you put into it, the higher chance you are going to stick around, right? The reality is, right, the $3 start deck in this day and age really benefits no one, right? Bushrode is going to be losing money just printing this product. And the player who buys this deck to play with others is not really going to have a complete experience. Either playing against other $3 decks, which is not even the same game anymore because it just lacks all sorts of complexity that you'd get from a real game of Vanguard nowadays. They can't even take it to a locals because they just get creamed and be told to buy at least $50 more worth of product, right? What about the $15 decks? It's pretty much the same deal, except they cost $15. Yeah, you look at other games, Yu-Gi-Oh! Are people buying $15 decks? No, they're buying Kashtira, right? Are you buying the starter deck for Magic? No, if you want to get into...
Sorry, hold on. Kai. Are you saying that people are not buying structure decks in Yu-Gi-Oh? Because that's just not true. Now, granted, it has been a little bit since we had a truly relevant structure. But like, the difference between Vanguard TDs and, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure decks is that they actually design these structures so that you drop $30 into the structure deck pond, and then you come out with something you can win a locals with. It's that easy.
Big play, you're either building a commander deck or you're just playing draft, right? Totally different story. Everyone's at the same level. No one's playing scuffed decks. That's just how it is, right? If you want a real world example as well, let's look at Japan, right? The last starter deck product that released in Japan was the 3-0 trial decks for Urara, Raika, and Michiru back in 2022. People mainly bought those decks for Elemental Sanctitude, right? That's the reason.
Yeah, or Commander Precons for MTG. Like, unless those dropped off a cliff in quality, I was under the impression those were still some of the best MTG products. Yeah, I've heard that too. I'm pretty sure people still buy those.
Yeah, people just bought them for that promo. But let's look at tournament attendance, right? Tournament attendance at WGP Nagoya.
Okay, so I do think that we've kind of, like, passed I think we passed the kind of part that I would disagree with or argue with in any way. Because I think from here, he's just talked about how, like, yeah, Vanguard's doing fine because, like, look at tournament attendance, yada, yada, yada. And that is, like, yeah, totally fair. I can agree with that. I want to talk instead, I want to bring up a game that I've been playing a lot of lately and enjoying. I've been playing the Digimon TCG a lot lately. So, Digimon very recently released something called the Beelzemon Advanced. Yeah, excuse me. They released the Beelzemon Advanced deck, which is essentially. Can I get to the Digimon TCG website from here and just, like, pull up the card list for this? Because I do want to talk about, like, the card list for this, because this deck is good. This deck actually has, like, some value. So MSRP was $30. MSRP was $30, and it comes with it's a deck. He really says that? That sucks. That sucks so bad. Because that's what I'm talking about, is that, like, we should all want TCGs to be cheaper, man. But it comes with a deck. It comes with reprints. It comes with reprints in the deck that are in the box that are separate from the deck. Not even all of them are relevant to this deck, so that if you play another deck, they are relevant to you. It comes with a pack of sleeves that has extras. It has 10 extras in it for your main deck, so that if you go to something with sideboarding, you can risk it all and play with all of the sleeves, or you have replacement if something gets damaged. Then it comes with two memory gauges, two, like, of the little, like, kind of metal ones that aren't all flimsy. And then it comes with a playmat, and then indices? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means for this case. let's look at some of this stuff. So yeah. Here we go. In addition to the deck and the memory gauge, there will also be card sleeves and spare cards. By the way, the playmat is like a paper playmat, but it's a very cool looking one, and I would buy a real mat based on either of these. But then there's 10 pretty shiny reprints. 10 of them. Let's look at these reprint cards. That's what laminators are for. Okay, so the reprints, right, are only some of them are purple cards, actually. There's 2 of the Impmon from EX2, which is a card that honestly is pretty decent at 2 because it can't activate its effect when it's sent by its own effect. Oopsies. And then there's a reprint of the Beelzemon from set 2, which was a secret rare. Like this is just a random reprint of a secret rare from the earliest releases of the game that wasn't even actually seeing play. So it's fine that it's only at 1. Then there's a new art for Pagumon. And then there's just like a bunch of reprints that are relevant to like other people's decks. All of them with new art. All of these reprints have new art, including the X Antibody reprint, which is already not an expensive card really, but it's a card that sees play. And then also you would the next set would introduce a Beelzemon X Antibody that you want to play with this deck, so it made sense for them to put it there. But essentially, it does. What did bother me is there are 2 ofs in these, and I hate that there's 2 ofs in these because it does end up working out that it's actually a $60 deck set. It's actually a surprise $60 deck set with cool new art in it. Actually, this doesn't even show me everything that's in the deck set because there's reprints in it. Hold on. Are we gonna have to go to the wiki? We're gonna have to go to the wiki to actually read the set list for this, I think. Don't worry, we're going to fandom, but we have an ad blocker. We'll be safe. Okay, where's the set list? Here we go. Yeah, the problem is that like all of the level 2s and level 7s, as well as the brand new Impmon for the set, which is like your main dude, all of them are. Oh, actually, hold on. Is that 2 artworks for the Beelzemon? Does that mean you get 4 of the Beelzemon at least? Oopsies. I'm looking for a card list again. Does that mean you get... Yeah, okay, so at the very least, this Beelzemon comes at 4 copies because you get 2 of one art and then 2 of an alt art. But the Beelstarmon, top 10 Digimon, I'm not entirely sure are in Twitch's terms of service, but it's fine. But like this Beelstarmon and the Impmon and the Beelzemon Blast Mode, which to be fair, you're probably not playing more than 2 Blast Mode anyway, but it's the principle of the thing. All of those come at 2. Now, thankfully, the way the singles market for Digimon works out is it's actually pretty cheap to buy this and then buy just more copies of the Impmon. I'm just gonna search Impmon and hope for the best. Hold on. Yeah, because like the Impmon from this deck set is like $1 card. But on principle, I do not like it when a starter deck comes out and it does not include 4 copies of all the cards. I just think that that should be like mandatory, you know? Even if it includes extra cards, like more cards than you could play in a deck, just to make sure that there are 4 of everything in like a separate pack or something. I just think that it should be that we should like put out some kind of mandate. Now let me turn the music back down. There we go. But I think we've talked enough about this particular issue for the day. So who wants to go over to CFA and try to figure out how to put Token Ranbu in the new set? We have to go back in time. We have to go back in time and hack Chris's account so that we can make the, Yo, why am I on the step? We have to go back in time and hack Chris's account so we can make the how to play Token Ranbu sketch. Is this Ishgard? Yeah, this is Ishgard. This is Ishgard. You know what? Since we're talking about FF14, I should go ahead and drop my FF14 spoiler policy real quick. Is that one, I'll personally try to avoid the spoilers because I know people are like playing that game actively. 2, I'm playing Endwalker right now for the first time. So don't tell me nothing. Yeah, I was literally playing FF14 when I took a break to look at my phone and I saw the masks news and I was like, okay, yeah, that's it. We're going live. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. I'm really gonna cry. I had considered just like not doing another stream this week and being like, yeah, sorry, I was busy, everyone. I said I would stream this. I would have said I would stream the following week too, but I ended up just being busy because for the past 3 days I have been busy. I've been like all over the place. I'm like 83 or whatever, I think. It might have been 84. I'm a little bit past the first trial. I won't say, and again, because of the spoiler policy I discussed, I'm like, I won't say what that trial was, but I'm just sitting here and I'm like, where do we go from here? Like, how do we escalate the threat from here? Oh my god. We're gonna go to all grades, but just in D. Okay, so first of all, I know full well that we're gonna include Forge as a 4 of. Forge is like so important. But I need to find training tools first. CFA has implemented training tools, right? Okay, good. One non-Kiwame unit card of every grade from 0 to 2. This card and a non-Kiwame unit card. And put this card face up. Okay, so when you would stand up, choose one unit without Kiwame. There's a a no fight, no guard combo for Tontos, right? Tonto's ability, Kiwame. When this unit attacks, counterblast 1 and your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater cards from their hand to the guard circle. During your opponent's main phase, all of your rear guards cannot be chosen by your opponent's card effects. Is there anything good to play, like, in the ride deck, really? Or am I just kind of vanilla until we hit grade 3? Okay, so first of all, starter is Kashu, because he was my starter sword. I've really fallen off of actually playing the Token Ranbu mobile game, but like the ones, they're all vanilla, even the starter. Let me read this again. Your Vanguard loses all of its act auto in continue. Ah, oh, dang. Yeah, so we are all vanilla. We just gotta find some. Hey, can I just say how funny it is that the people who do want Imano Tsurugi to be their Vanguard have to give up a PG to do it? They brought back the Shinken Hisatsu keyword. That's neat. Did they bring back Nito Kaigon? When I'm taunting, I gotta sacrifice a whole trigger slot because my favorite is Midari. I used to have a TRR of this one. I sold it because I was like, by the time I'm able to play this deck again, I will not be able to play a vanilla front trigger in my deck. How do I add a card to the ride deck specifically? Okay, there we go. Control click. And then we'll control click. I can't add training tools to my ride deck. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out later. Ooh. I need to pick a 1 and 2 first. I see. I'm just gonna look through for pretty men, okay? I'm just gonna look through for pretty men. I love Horikawa actually. I like him. Yeah, there's also like a I'm trying to pick pretty boys that I'm very unlikely to actually play in the main deck. We can't put Munachika as our grade 2 because there's a real chance that I play this guy. Yasusada probably. Maybe Yamanbagiri. Maybe Yamabushi. Yamabushi's cool. This is the most thought anyone has ever put into vanillas, by the way. Yeah, you'll take Yasusada. And then we'll take training tools. And then we'll go find a Tonto. Ooh, Shirano's cool. Does Shirano have a Kiwame? There's Shirano Kiwame. Wait. Wait. But don't we have to pick non-Kiwamis? One non-Kiwame unit card of every grade. Hold on, let me look up training tools on the wiki because there might be a typo here. Hold on. There is a typo here. I think. You can have a total of 5 cards in your ride deck made up of this card, a unit of Akuame in its card name, and 1 unit of every grade from 0 to 2. Yeah, CFA has this wrong. Uh-oh. But that's whatever. Either CFA has this wrong or the wiki has this wrong, and I'm scared of either option. Wait, do I not even get a draw? Hold on. So my Vanguard loses all of their abilities. I'm gonna consult the judge chat real quick. I'm pretty sure I don't get the draw. Yeah, actually, yeah, this probably isn't even worth consulting the judge chat about. Dude, too much time. Oh, but, oh, right. I also don't discard to ride. Put a card in training into your soul. Search your deck or hand for up to 1 card with both the card name of the card put into the soul and Kiwame in its card name. Write it as stand, and if you search the deck, shuffle your deck. If you wrote a card, put this card into your soul, and you get a crest depending on your Vanguard's race. All cards with the same name as your Vanguard become grade 3s with Persona Ride. On attack, CP1, they cannot call grade 1 or greater. Okay. Yeah, we'll play our 4 Shirano. Is there really... Okay, there's no benefits to playing, like, more Tontos, actually. So we're just gonna read a bunch of, like, new cards. You have a Persona Ride Searcher. Countercharge 1 on guard? Okay. That's kind of goofy. Okay. We definitely play for Hakata, though. Hakata is important as a booster that makes the rear guards have guard restrict also. You're only just now seeing the mask deck. It's bad, isn't it? It's not even a deck set. It's a supply set that has 2 promo cards in it. Yeah, now you see why like the stream started with us just being mad about it for 30 minutes. Oh, hold on. Before I do anything else, I should grab triggers. There's a new OT in the form of a man I've never seen before in my life. Oh no. It started with the mask deck set, or started with the mask set, and then we just went into, in general, just like bad printing habits of the past few years. Choose one of your vanguards that gets crit +1, drive +1. Choose one of your rear guards and it performs drive check and gets crit +1. I see. That would explain why I've never seen that man in my life. Is because, wait a minute! They gave us all that stuff and didn't give us effect triggers? Wait, there they are. I'm sorry. I lied. I just lied. I'm so sorry. Nuke Maru. Oh, I can sort by recent edition? Ooh, I didn't know you could do that. Also, do we really not have another key art of Gigi? Are these all we have? There's no way. And then, hey, did you know this crit is like $1 on TCG Player? Okay, so now at 29 cards in the deck. Hey, get out of there. I didn't permit you to come in here. Actually, hold on. There's a few more cards that are mandatory, such as Forge. Let's see here. Reveal cards from the top of your deck up to the number of normal units revealed. Until the number of normal units revealed is the same as the number of Forge in your order zone. Choose a card from among the revealed units and call it to rear as rest. If the if the unit called is less than the grade of your Vanguard, stand that unit. Is less than or equal to stand it, and it gets +5 for each other normal unit revealed by this effect, and shuffle the deck. Yeah, so Forge is like an automatic include 4 of immediately. Now we have to find... Where'd he go? There we go. Hakusan. They give us another PG. Another PG option besides Hakusan and Imonosuguri. No? They did not. Then let's go ahead and grab our Elementario while we're here also. And a Regulus piece! We get to play a Regulus piece in this deck! Regulus. Okay, so these are options. I think we just play Transfer, really. Like, by default, I'm thinking we play Transfer. Because we also get a bunch of extra soul to use to guard. Because we probably don't really want Gradle that much. Honestly, this card's kind of bad. And for Bidal, we'll come back to Forbidal Surrogate. That is a potential option we could play. I just have to start, like, reading rearguards now. So... When placed on guard circle, CB1 to draw a card. Interesting. Let's see here. Akata's a Toshiro. If you have a total of 5 or more Toshiro or Gokotais, this gets plus 10. If you have 4... Sorry, and they're different names? Excuse me? Hold on. I'm sorry, Ichini. I don't think you're gonna make it. Honestly, a CB1 retire doesn't seem terrible. We'll put that on the table. They didn't actually put Nito Kaigon in, huh? They just put a bunch of, like, fake Nito Kaigons. Honestly, something tells me we still play good old Gramps, wherever he is. But let me read some of these grade 3s and then maybe transfers on the table. Otachi, Otachi Crest. It's probably like mostly interactions with the Otachi Crest because they're all up there. Iwatushi Kiwame interacts with the Naginata Crest. I have to rest a rearguard to stand this man back up. That's so sad. So sad that they would do that. And then we're back into like grade 3s from set 1, which are mostly not worth it. Hey, so I'm noticing a problem here. This deck has 12 rear guards. Total. Or sorry, this deck has 20 rear guards actually. Or sorry, 20? Where'd I get 20? This deck is gonna have 16 rear guards. That's not a great number. That's Forge, baby. What am I counterblasting for that I can't just, like, manage my CB? We'll CB for our Vanguard, we'll CB for Hakata, and then in the end game we'll use, like, a CB for GG. Oh my god! That's incredible! They actually did it! I'll have the team leader, and then 5 more in the squad. I assume I play, like... I assume I don't dig out of the grade 1 pool for this again. It also would be nice to have another booster. Is there anything that's, like, on boost, draw, like Kenshin was? Horikawa do? Nothing too helpful. Imanon Kiwame. Imanon. I'm not familiar with that character, so I have to go look. It's a grade 1, right? Oh, Imano Tsurugi. Okay, yeah. That's actually a decent counter charge that we can play. Because we can just not use it for a while. See, now the question is, like, are there cooler, more powerful, better grade 2s for us to play? Actual not boosted, not helping. Actually, if Suramaru is a consistent 15k attacker, he kind of competes with Gramps in that regard. But he also countercharges. And if we have to drop a 5k guard, we can replace him. But also, Sengo's retire effect is actually pretty important, I think. Because if there's one thing I've noticed a lot of standard decks tend to fold to, it's like actual forms of removal. But we could also play the guy that clears a column instead. Who was that? Somebody was out here clearing a column. That was Daihanya. And I actually don't have anything else that uses Soul. So we'll go like... Okay, well actually, Hakata uses Soul. Let me do some math, and honestly, visual learner, gotta put some cards in front of me. So I have the 3 from the ride line, and then I have 2 more from training. That's 5 soul. So that's either 2 Daihanyas and one Hakata, or 3 Hakatas and a Daihanya without rewriting. I do think that's plenty of soul. I think that's plenty of soul to warrant playing a card that says Soul Blast 2. Now we're gonna go save the deck. I think we're good. I think we're good to play. We're gonna play Tonto Gaming. Cards with text so long I can't press the button to leave. I have to mouse over another card or else I can't leave. Oh, I can click it through the text. We did it. Wow, there are a lot of people on today to play Standard. Did something happen? Did something happen? Why are there so many people here? Yes, please. That would be greatly appreciated, actually. Get in here. Oh, there you are. My 5 cards. Oh, we're both Tonto Gaming! Heads! Okay, let's see here. You're not Tonto Gaming. Okay. You're Otachi Gaming! We'll put this one back also and drop 2. There we go. So Kashu, training tools, and Shirano. Who won the coin flip? It was me. Okay, so I'll draw. And then I'll ride. And then I will pass turn. Very simple. It's very simple gameplay. Yeah. You can ride without discarding a card? It's optional? Jirotachi Kiwame. Oops. Oh, wait. That's the right one. You actually got the right one. No! Uh-oh. God. Not the draw trigger. Yamato no Kami Yasusada. We're gonna call him Monosurugi. That way you can't no pass this. He's also like the right guy to have behind Vanguard specifically, now that I think about it. Okay, yeah, you're already smithing. I'm so upset. I want to be smithing. Oh, Tarotachi. That's the wrong one. Of course, I have to contend with there being a Jirotachi on board now. Here's what we'll do. We'll go no pass. Do you think I should sell my TRR Kashu OT? Yeah, he's very pretty, but I also won't be playing him. I want a crest of Tonto ability. And then this also goes to Soul. Anything I missed in the... If I wrote a card, this card goes to Soul, I get a crest. Okay, yeah. Got it. Yeah, because it's like they gave us a new one, and it's crazy, so I'm like, I don't know if I can warrant this. I had to rest it so it looked better. Okay, then we're gonna call Daihanya. Hold on. Then we're gonna call Daihanya. Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 2. And retire Jiratachi. Going with Daihanya for 10. He's just here to drink and chill. Okay, but he was gonna gain 10k next turn. I had to stop him. I'm thinking. I do want a Soul Blast 1 to give another plus 10, actually. Or give another plus 5. Because then... Can't one card guard it. Forge! Second check. Crits! Sorry, I forgot I had Twin Drive. I literally just forgot. Stop! Checking draws! Stop that! Cut that out! Right now! You stop it! I think Forge should count both order zones. I think Forge should count both order zones, and then we both... and then we both check exponentially more cards as the game goes on. Okay, now I get to read the crest of Otachi's ability, Kiwame. I'm sorry, every time I read the names of these crests, I think of the Progrise keys from 01, from Kamen Rider 01, and when you press them, it's like, Hopper's ability. When this unit attacks, it gets 10, and then you can stand a grade 3 rearguard. Oops. When this unit's attack hits, discard the top card of your deck, and if it's a trigger, you deal 1... come on! Not like this! Not like this! LOL! Ha ha! Granted, 6k is a substantial Vanguard boost. It sucks. Yeah, then you search for another Taratachi, so you have Persona Ride. You have 2 Persona Rides in a row. Good grief. Oh, you're out of Persona rides! Yes! You still have both of them in hand though, but you can't thin your deck any further. Yeah, we'll go 28 to guard that. Then plus 10, stand the rear guard. We will no guard. Stop! You're unbelievable. Come on! Oh, Lloyd has redeemed Hydrate. Hi, Lloyd! How are ya? You have to stop this right now. Come on, come on, come on. Don't do this to me. You can't hit me again. Okay, here's the deal. We'll take this one. Yes! Yeah, Utachi is a funny deck. This deck is hilarious. Stand and draw. Persona Ride! Oh, how am I? Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great, except for the current deficit between hand and damage going on right about now. This is the less funnier version of the deck with Jiro Vanguard, so Taro getting everyone mad big. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. 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 We're going to activate our Forge. 2 can play at this game. I will use the ability of my Forge by putting a card other than a heal on the bottom of my deck. By the way, we're gonna put this critical trigger to the bottom of my deck. I'm gonna reveal cards from the top of my deck until we hit a normal unit. And I'm gonna call that normal unit, it's Mudachika! GG has made his appearance! Okay, Gramps is getting plus 10 from the Persona Ride. So is Shirano. Okay, here we go. We're going to the battle phase. Gigi's gonna swing at Vanguard. He's gonna gain 5k, and then I'm also gonna look at the top card of my deck. And I'll leave this card on top of my deck. 25 Vanguard. Okay, let me do some math. Let me do some quick math. Because let's see here. We're already beyond a 15k shield. Then if I get... Yeah, we'll be beyond a 20k shield if we, So first of all, we're going to Shirano. No greater on a greater. And then we're going to Imano Tsurugi here. Soul Blast 1. Get my Vanguard plus 5. This is 36, and you can't call grade 1s or graders. Try me. Yeah, Lloyd, we went and we complained about capitalism for an hour. And now you're kicking back with some games. Interesting. Would have been nice to have checked like a crit, maybe done some extra damage. But no, instead, here we are in the future, and there's a Persona Ride. Also, your guy's grade 3, so they get to actually code in the Persona ride. No fair. You don't have to do it by hand like I do. Forging time. Ha! L! Hakusan is here to help. I'll be real. I think that Hakusan floats to the top of decks more often than other cards. Cause he when I play this deck in paper, he just kind of shows up whether we need him to or not. He's there. Okay, so Reverse gonna swing for 33. Awesome. Okay, hear me out. We're gonna check for a defensive. There's one. We're still in this, people. He knows, like, he knows he can't guard my Vanguard, so he's like, I'll boost. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to 73. Okay, the attack did not hit, so I don't have to worry. I don't have to be scared. Go, Hakusan! Dearest Hakusan, help me! $38. Stand and draw. We're gonna go to the main phase. We did not see any of our guys as fast as we wanted to. Forge time. Putting a crit back. Akata! Me when it's forge time. We're gonna call Taihana and we're gonna call a second Hakata. Things are not looking great for our heroes. Okay. Shirano, skill Hatsudo, counterblast 1. You cannot call greater under graders. Imano Tsurugi, skill. +5 to Vanguard. 26 man. Actually, wait. No, we're not doing the +5. We're not doing the +5 because I've actually miscounted. I straight up miscounted numbers. I did not do numbers right. Do you want to guard this? I'll give you a second. I like CB. Okay. Awesome, Forge. Now's not the time for you, but okay. Okay, Daihanya for 18. You cannot call grade 1 or graders. Hakata skill. Counterblast 1. Soul Blast 1. Draw 1 card. Look at the top card. Put it on the bottom. Pocket the skill. Counterblast 1. Soul Blast 1. Draw a card. Go ahead. Now, the question you might be asking yourself is, did I draw a shield in there? I hate when my opponent gets on CFA and they get to the point where their hand like compresses like that because they can't spread it out across the screen anymore. Because it's like, why does this never happen to me, huh? Why am I never checking enough draw triggers for that to happen? No! Not like this! Actually not like this. Not like this. Not like this. Come on. Whoa, is that the critically acclaimed Blitz Order Elementaria Sanctitude? That's crazy. Come on! Okay, so now we're gonna go 28, 43, 48, 53, and simply damage check a heal. Are you hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You're telling me I didn't see any of those draws until now? Okay, GG though. Wanna go again? I like playing more than one game of Vanguard in my streams. Okay, here we go again. I'm clicking the shuffle button extra aggressively because I'm like, I don't believe in the CFA shuffler anymore. Okay, see now I'm like changing my like approach to the mulligan, right? Now that I've played the deck one time, my whole outlook on it is a little bit different. Heads. Sorry. Okay, you're first. I get to go second this time. Means we get to play Kashu Kiyomitsu, and Training Tools, and Shirano Toshiro. Reading my card does not explain the card. Instead, you have to read the second card that I put over there. Ah, no, not this! No! Not this! Okay, I'm gonna draw. I actually will discard for Ride, I think. Because we also have a Forge. So I'm gonna put this card to the bottom of my deck. And we're gonna keep revealing until we find a normal unit. We find GG. Kali Monosurugi. Hidden for 16. Stop! You can't keep getting away with this! I'm amazed at what they did to make, like, a bunch of the TRRs that I sold because they were literally vanillas technically playable. LOL! It's happening again! No guard. Draw trigger. No pass. Oops. Well, that happens. Stand and draw. Sorry, you got stream delayed there. My bad. Forge time. Time for Gamba. So for those of us in the audience who are normal people, this is the part where we roll the gacha. It's okay. It's familiar. Hakusan knows where he's more useful in this matchup. He just keeps showing up here. If we could draw a second Forge, that'd be great, because then you wouldn't have to always call Hakusan. Okay, swing 18. Yes! Yes! Hakusan! Hakusan effect! Hakata! Hakata go! Yes! I'll counterblast one. I'll soul blast one. And then I'll draw a card. Imano Tsurugi. I never knew that Token Ranbu was actually a competitive deck at one point until I saw DF's video making fun. I mean, politely explaining why Luard hasn't been broken. Yeah! Yeah! That's the thing, is that, like, like, Kasen and Horikawa, Hanamaru really made a tight advantage engine for the deck that wasn't replicated by anything else at the time. Uh-oh. So I basically just have to not let him stand. Okay, I can do that. I can guard Hotarumaru. Hakusan, no! And then you get a Persona Ride Searcher. Very specifically dedicated Persona Ride Searcher. I wish Forge just let me put heals back. I want them to make this deck crazier. See, now the funniest part about Token Ranbu and being a competitive deck now is that actually there are like 5 competitive decks. There's like a million Token Ranbu lists you could play, and most of them are playable right now. Come on. You have to stop. You have to stop this. Complete guard. Oh, there's a forge. We forge in next turn. 23. Meet a 25. $31 Van, we'll take it. We'll hit a draw trigger. 2 can play at this game. Alright, stand and draw. We know the deal. Since I have no cards in the ride deck, I ride Shirano, or I put Shirano into the soul. And then I put... Oh, hold on. Oopsies. Oops. Hold on. There. There we go. That's what we were trying to do. And I put this into the soul, and then I get a Crest of Tonto's ability. Then we go to the main phase, and we Gamba. What do we have to send back? Yeah, that'll do it. We can Gamba on this. Second Hakata established. Second Hakata established. I repeat, it's over. Your grade ones, useless. We're gonna call Daihanya. And we're gonna think for a second. Actually. Yeah, I actually do think that Hotaru Maru is enough of a problem that we will forgo the Vanguard stun ability this turn to get rid of Hotaru Maru. Okay. We'll go battle phase. No grade ones or graders. We have to make you guard challenging guards. You know, for someone who streams Vanguard as often as I do, it's really funny how many people I have that watch my streams and don't play Vanguard. First check, Hakusan. Second check, draw trigger, power to Munachika, and we'll draw another card. Ugh, you stop that. You stop that right now. No ones or graders. All right. Oh, there's a button to activate Persona Ride on the Tonto's ability crest. Oops. I didn't have to do it manually all this time. You Persona Ride into Tarotachi. And now you have 2 forges. You can forge to try and look at 2 cards. I'll figure out how this game works after enough streams. That is completely fair. I've been talking about before how I'm like, I kind of want to do like a Vanguard teaching stream, but also there's a million resources like that. So I don't know how much it would be like appreciated. Fun fact, I actually once held an exhibition match in the Token Ranbu wiki Discord where we just played TR mirrors for like an hour. Hold on, you get to reveal one more. Hold on. You reveal one more. That's fair. Hotaru Maru is like a problem card, and I hate this child being so close to my face. Back up. Why does he hit? Why does he hit for so much, huh? Why does he hit for so much? I will take this. Ow. Press this one to stamp Hotaru Maru. Yeah, type exclamation mark Discord. Ow! Actually, I have a free moment. You got it. You got it. I was about to do it for you. Stop. This has to end. Oh, this has to end. Okay, what if I... Hear me out. Hear me out. What if I perfect guard that right now? No! No! It's so freaking Jover, chat. She can't keep getting away with this. Come on! She can't keep getting away with this! She can't keep getting away with this! Stand and draw. Persona ride. This is actually evil. I think this might be better than Tonto's for sure. Actually, I think this deck is crazy. I don't think people understand how crazy this deck is. I think this is what I'm playing when the set comes out. Yeah, like there's not even a triple rare in the deck, is there? I haven't seen one. There's one double rare well, there's two double rares you play if you want to have the Persona Ride Searcher. Oh my gosh. Actually? Yeah, we're gonna forge. We're gonna forge. Let's call Hikata over another Hikata. That thins the deck out. And then we're gonna go to combat. So first, we're gonna swing unboosted. We're gonna get plus 25. Look at the top card of the deck. Put it to the bottom of the deck. Then counterblast 1 and soul blast 1 to restand. Stop! The worst part is that, like, deck out is barely an actual concern. OT to pass. Cool. Can we just have it? Can we just have it just this once? Come on! Drop a grade 0. Again, please. I'm gonna be honest, I actually think Tonto might kind of suck. I think Tonto might not be the play. Do I have a TRR Utachi that I can play? Maybe? A pretty shiny one? Please? I gotta open my binder right now. I'm walking away, opening the binder. Okay, I'm back. It would appear that I do not have any pretty shiny Utachis. Nine's back too. Hi, Nine. Hey. Speaking of people who watch my streams but do not play Card Fight Vanguard, Nine's here. Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here. I need to, like, the fan hasn't been oscillating. That's why it's so hot. Because the air isn't actually moving. We're very dead this turn. We're very dead this turn, unless... Okay, no, not even once. Not even once. Guys, I don't think I actually resolved a heal in either of those games. I don't think I've used the effect of a heal trigger. You play 4 of them in every deck, and for what? GG! Yeah, I don't think I'm done streaming yet, but I did not prepare anything else. So we will have to wing it. Actually, I think I'm just gonna build Utachi now. Just chatting. Just chatting. We could go to just chatting. I don't think I wanna build Utachi right now. The Utachi bug that makes you play Utachi. I can drop a screenshot of the... Yeah, do that. Do that. I don't think I'm going to build it now. I might just, like... talk about a different TCG for a little while. Anyone here play Digimon TCG? Because if anybody does, then I would be less opposed to playing on like a bad simulator I don't like. I haven't like stress tested streaming TCG or streaming tabletop simulator yet. We can see how that goes. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this is a really straightforward list. I play Mahjong. Let's see here. What other games do I have that we could play for like an hour or so? Is there anything else that that regulars can think of that I've streamed? We could do let me go to my channel and just like look at my categories, huh? Uh-oh. It only shows me the recent categories. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna open up my Nintendo Switch and start looking around. I'm very out of practice at Celeste, but we could do Celeste again. No, Last Delinquent, I would do FF14 MSQ, but my computer does not like when I try to stream that game. See, I never finished the Neo Twoey playthrough on stream, but I don't know if I want to honestly go back to like something like that. I don't have Animal Crossing actually. I'll tell you what. We're about to start a new stream series game. How do you guys feel about Metroid Dread? I played that game earlier in the year. And actually, yeah, we could play Bayo. I have not played Bayo 1. I have Bayo 1 and I just haven't played it. I think for now I'm gonna go with Metroid because I'm just gonna kick back. No, I've played Bayo 2. I played Bayo 2, but I haven't played Bayo 1. Because what happened was I got the Switch version, so it came as a physical card and then a download, and I was like, I'll just play Bayo 2 because I can play it now. And then I only ever played like 10 minutes of Bayo 1, and I just never got back to it. I don't know if there's actually that major of like control things that are different, but it sure felt different, you know? Give me a second to find what I did with the capture card and all that. Also to unplug this webcam because I'm not going to use it. Is this where I put them? No. There it is. So yeah, you'll just need to give me a second to actually hook them up. And then we can go. Okay, so now that I think about it, there are a couple of like series stream games that I've like, I wouldn't necessarily say abandoned. More like decided I wanted to do something else instead. Because just looking at games that are on my Switch, there's an unfinished Cyber Sleuth playthrough somewhere out there on the VOD channel, where I was using only Digimon that did not appear as main partners. Oh yeah. No. There were two reasons for that. One was that you hadn't finished week 3, so I didn't want to spoil you on week 3. And two was that I was playing that until Xenoblade 3 came out. And Xenoblade 3 came out when we were starting week 3. And then I streamed nothing but Xenoblade 3 until we finished the base game for that. I've already played the DLC story before on my own time. But we could do the Xenoblade 3 DLC story again sometime, just so I have a place to talk about my thoughts on it. Because I think it's really good. I think it's actually incredible. Also, it made me like Rex Xenoblade 2, which I didn't think was possible. I'm like the biggest hater imaginable for Rex Xenoblade 2. And they fixed him. And I think the thing is that, like, Rex was the character that I'm so excited about this whole time. It's just that he was in the most annoying game on the planet. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like... Okay, you should play Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 1 is, like, one of my favorite video games ever made, and it tells a story that I don't even want to talk about until we're actively playing it. Maybe I'll do a Xenoblade playthrough on here someday, because I've played Xenoblade 1 a bunch of times, and whenever I'm feeling like playing it again, I could just come here. Ooh, I have messed up my cable management in such a way that I'm about to have to do some stuff I don't want to do. Is anything using my hard drive right now? Can I? Yeah, people manage cables? Yeah, I do. Can I eject my hard drive? Is anything using it? Is anything using this? Currently in use. By what? What is currently using my hard drive? Ugh. Okay, I'm about to go silent for a second because I actually have to disconnect my mic and plug it back in. Or else this isn't gonna work. It's not gonna happen unless I do that. Do 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 do. Then we're gonna mess with settings where you can see them. Don't care. Do do do. Yeah, this is FF14. Then I have to move my mouse over here so that we have room to plug the USB video in. Good grief. Rain World. I have not. What's that one about, Lloyd? And now that I'm not using my computer for the games, I can move OBS back to the big boy monitor. It's about a slug cat. That's promising. Yeah, this one's called Neath Dark Waters. I love 14's soundtrack. Uh-oh! You should not be there. Instead, where's the, Okay, let me put this back in here. Oh wait, Dread I have on a physical cartridge, so I actually need to go rummaging for the case for Metroid Dread. Oopsies. Okay, so then... There we go. I have to set up the monitoring so that I can actually hear it on my computer and not through the TV and thus through the mic. Audio. Monitoring device, headphones, apply. There's spoilers in both the title and the music itself. I will avoid them then. There we go. This game was another one that's on the table. As like a chill kickback game, is Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher. If you've ever played a Monster Rancher game, imagine that, but with kaiju from the Ultraman series. And that's really cool. I'm currently raising a Miklas that I have named Miklas Jordan. Yeah, Xenoblade is definitely the play for other ambience. Metroid Dread. Case is here. There's Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem. 3 houses. Uh-oh. Where's... So now I need to find the whole, like, carrying case for my Switch that I never really take anywhere. Probably just, like, on the side of the bed. Ah, there it is. Which one of these is Metroid Dread in it? There it is. Look, guys, there he is! There's Metroid! This game literally has the funniest twist in any Metroid game ever. And if you haven't played it, I don't know. I don't know if I want to tell you yet, because I don't even know if I'm gonna finish this game on stream. Here, let me move my let me move my microphone closer to me. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. It's her, Samus Metroid Dread. I'm gonna play on normal mode because I'm not good at Metroid per se. I'm functional. Metroid, a virulent floating organism that drained energy from its prey through physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo and named after their word for Ultimate Warrior. Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises, and as a result, all traces of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct. X-Parasite, a gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR-388. It could absorb the DNA from its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. When infecting living host, it could even access the host's memories. X-Parasites were driven not by emotion, but by an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marked them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like Metroids, they are believed extinct. Yes! Yes, that's literally what they did. Oh! Lloyd's gotta go. Bye, Lloyd! With no Metroid surviving on SR-388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This ability was tested immediately when I went to a biologic space laboratory research station to investigate a distress signal. Samus is always getting infected with something. Played Prime 3. There I battled many powerful X forms, including the SAS, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I eventually eliminated the X menace on SR-388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. She does that a lot. There are a lot less planets now than when Metroid started. After that, I'm not reading the rest of this actually. I think we're just gonna go play the game. Can I skip? Is there a cutscene skip? There is an X alive in the wild. Listen, I've played Dread before. It's okay. It's okay for me to cutscene skip because I've played it before. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 ME to investigate. An ME is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating made it the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission success. It should be fine! Except we lost them. We lost the Super Mars rovers. They made a Mars rover that could kill you. Then they sent me to the planet because I'm immune to the X parasites, so I have to show up. Ugh. I always forget if this is one of the ones where I just have all the powers already and then they have to do something to me. I think I have all the powers already and then they're gonna make something terrible happen. By the way, the lip syncing on VTube Studio is really good. Holy cow. I really hadn't paid much attention to it before, but like there's actual flaps instead of just open close, and that's kind of cute. Granted, I didn't like rig any other motion into this model because I was like, I don't think I need all that. I'm fine.
For this mission does not seem appropriate. The risk clearly outweighs the reward. Treat our lost assets with care, lady.
Entering the atmosphere in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Owie. Ouchie. Oofa doofa.
That elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility. Signal quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains zero. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, they can be in contact. Many injections, lady.
Hi, my brain just played a wild game of word association. Lady, like Milady. Do you guys know Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Chat Noir? Only just now, after like 8 years, dealt with its first major villain. At the end of season 5, they are ready to move on to something else. It's very fun. I saw somebody call it One Piece for French people. But also, like, I'll be real. This is kind of a point where you can get off the ride if you're not into it for any more than this. But they resolved like the major emotional story arc that I cared about when I saw a bit of that show. Miraculous Ladybug can be traced back to the Renaissance era. Yeah, one thing I found out when I was researching like what happened since I stopped watching that show was that they confirmed that Joan of Arc was a miraculous ladybug. Unhinged. Dang, he blasted the orange off my suit. Wait, I don't have the charge beam yet. I forgot that that was something you had to unlock. You can wall jump right away, though. That's cool. Ow. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember like everything that we can actually do with the base moveset. And I think that's about it. You can wall jump, you can shoot, you can slide, and you can hit things with the X button.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded. I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you. Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia.
I would not call it that, but okay.
That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear. I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward. This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it.
I don't know why I'm being so reverent and respectful of Adam here. I've already played this game, and I'm gonna be like mean to him. I'm gonna bully him into the ground. I'm gonna make him explode.
Spending time in cold areas. There are many.
Also, because we're part Metroid now, we don't have the berry suit, so hot hurts us and cold hurts us.
Radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
Do 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 do. Jump scare. Oopsies. There we go. Oops. Well, people don't always watch streamers because they're good at video games. Sometimes just have to hope for the best. Ow! Look at this dude. I'm doing bad. Never mind, I'm fine. I'm actually incredible. I hate that there's one-way doors. The one-way doors upset me so much when I'm trying to figure out how to... Huh? Okay. There we go. A missile tank. Anyway, you guys want to be scared? You guys want to be scared for a bit? Get scared. Scary. We gotta get out of here. But where do we go? There's nowhere to go. He can climb a wall. Well, not with a broken arm he can, I guess. Yeah. I think like the cutscene transitions in this game are actually kind of incredible, because it's like nothing ever actually stops you. Okay, this is a regular old save room, so we'll just keep going. Actually, hold on. This is a missile door, right? No? Okay. Oh, that's a charge beam door. I understand now. Now there is water. Okay, so this is really whack, is that, in this game, there are enemies that can hear you. Oh, I can't even climb yet. They can't hear me yet. It's fine. Never mind! There it is. So, shooting it, not working. Which means all we get to do is run. Oh! Go, 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 go! Come on! Ah! We're stuck. We're stuck. Oh, we're dead. Oh, can't go in the water. Huh? Oh, yeah. I remember these guys. Now we have to actually, like, upload a status report or whatever to Adam. If that's even his real name.
Both enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all enemy will be hostile. Enemy send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you. Upon detecting vibrations, an enemy enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically. An enemy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the enemy's own exits. You will be trapped inside. To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the enemy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An enemy never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range. I estimate a 99% probability of death if an enemy captures you. There may be a very small opportunity to escape, but exploiting this window will be virtually impossible. The enemy are immune.
Yeah, so there is a parry window if you get caught. It's just that it's an insanely difficult to hit parry window.
Priority in an enemy zone should be simply to survive.
Honestly, this game is so sick. Both in terms of like it is a game that is possible to beat without being like the best of all time. Am I? Oh no, I can slide down here. I was like, am I stuck? But I'm not. So on our mini-map, there'll be a radar that'll like... Ugh! Got lost. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run! Ah, he can hear us! Run! Coming this way. We're just gonna stop moving. We're gonna stop moving. We're gonna stop moving. Okay, he can't. Ah! Come on! Go, 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 go. Oh! Metroid Dread, folks. Metroid Dread. Man, I was like, yeah, let's chill out. Let's play some Metroid for like another hour or so. And then I was like, yeah, let's play Metroid. That's our chill game. Metroid ain't ever been scary. Metroid ain't ever been freaking terrifying. Turns out the dread was inside us all along. What's down here? Is there anything cool we can pick up down here? But we actually can't go this way yet because we need the morph ball. And we can't get the morph ball until we deal with that Emmy. This is an Atom conference room. Give me 1 second. Oh, this wasn't an Atom conference room. This was a map room. There we go. Okay, there's those missiles we were looking at earlier. Oh, this is that place we couldn't get to before. We just walked in the other side. And it leads us back into the Emmy chamber. Up. I was heard. Keep running. We're just gonna sit here and not move, not make any noise, so that he turns around. And he goes somewhere else. Guys, the controller is like pulsing. This is scary. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. As long as it doesn't go down. Go! Not again! I knew how to stop making noise all the time. Come on! Come on! Stop being close to me! I wanna walk. Come on! Harry. Okay, okay, okay. Water level increased, so we can slide down here. Come on! Not like this! I missed. So if you get caught by an Emmy, it actually respawns you just outside the Emmy door you entered in the first place. That one wasn't my fault! That one wasn't my fault! Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? What the? That wasn't my fault. That was a jump scare. Whoa. I literally was like, yeah, we're just gonna stand on this ledge for 1 second. Come on! Come on. Come on. Every time I'm like, I'm out of range, it triggers a sound, so I actually have to keep running. Keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running. Go! 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 Go, 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 go! And then we slip down here! Oh, we didn't finish racing the water. Now I have to go again. We have to run that whole circuit over again. Go! Okay, Emmys don't... Okay, okay. Woo. Easy. We're fine. See? It's easy. It's just that easy. I'm sorry that a lot of you aren't gamer supremes like me. First try every time. Oh, that's ice. That's ice and cold. I can't go that way. I have to go down here. the point of like regular missile doors in this game, because you start with missiles. We have the charge beam now. We can charge our beam. We can go through charge beam doors. This is a boss room. Never mind, this is just a guy. Have I been through here? Oh yeah, this is the first hallway in the game. Now we can go through this charge beam door. Now everything's different. Not a particularly challenging energy tank, I suppose. Ow. Now, one thing I like is that the, whenever you do a counter, it just looks cool. Regardless of how easy the counter was to do, it looks like you did something cool. Ow. And then you do that. But it's fine. Oh, new entrance to the Emmy Zone. Maybe this is... Yep! There we go! This is gonna be a little funny because you do it again. We'll do plenty more counters, it's fine. Is this it? Is this the room? Made the noise. It's here. Come on. What do you want me to do about that? Okay. 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 She's gone. I'm just gonna hold still for a minute. I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna go through that door. Easy. We're gonna check the map for a little bit. Oh, those are shine spark blocks, not, those don't break with the charge beam. So... once again resign ourselves to taking the long way around. Wait! Couldn't go that way before. This is a charge beam door. Missiles, 2 of them. Okay, here we go. Counter time. Oops. See? What's this? Oh, this opens like the heat shutter doors, right? Yeah, these doors are open now. Oh, sure, you can open that one too. Okay. Oh, wait, this door just won't open at all because I have to, like, report in. I see.
Uploading data.
There was no record of your assailant in the Federation database. However, there are records of a chosen warrior tribe. There is a strong possibility the two are connected. You have seen the warrior tribe's architecture and artifacts on this planet. I conclude that this was one of their settlements. But why would someone lead you here and send the ME after you? The footage of the situation remains unclear, but your priority hasn't changed. You must return to the ship. You have activated the magma supply system that has restored power to the closed thermal doors. Seek them out to proceed. Continue to search for the unique energy you employed against the first enemy. It is the only way you can confront them. Unfortunately, this energy is limited. You may have noticed it dissipating after an enemy is destroyed. There are 6 remaining enemy hunting you. You have no means to confront them. Remember that.
Okay, there we go. Now that's open. Come on! Come on! Okay, it's gone. The mansplain rooms. Okay, this thermal door is open now. Is there another thermal door in here that we... There it is. Go! I don't care anymore. I'm just going. I'm zooming. Up! Up! Is this it? We just opened up like a whole new... Oh, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, red guy. So I think we're gonna deal with this guy and then call it a stream. Ow. Easy. Why did it turn around? Why did it turn around and start running towards me? Does anyone want to tell me? Why is it doing that? Okay, keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. This is the answer. Oh! Okay, so I can't one cycle that. Okay, good to know. Okay, good. Come here. Come here. Actually, maybe I can one cycle that if I just aim better. No, never mind. We'll try again. We'll try again. I am not a fan of the Omega stream. There we go. You know, it just occurred to me that I never changed stream categories. I've been playing Metroid Dread in the Vanguard tag for an hour. Oops. It's okay, we're almost done with stream. Anyway, now we can climb walls. But only the blue ones. I destroy someone's drone and attain the ability to fly with my own propellers. I'm trying to go to a save room. Ow! Yeah, so we just save in here. And, that's it for today. Maybe we'll play more Dread later, maybe we won't. It's really all vibes on this stream, you know? I do what I want. Anyway, I don't have any raid plans in mind. And it would be too much work to pull up the thing on the computer and see who's online. So, no raid today. I am glad to hear you're enjoying it. I will see y'all later. Probably not till sometime next week. I'm not really scheduling these anymore. I'm just kind of going.